They're desperately trying to get that ball away from that half-back line, and they will because there's been a free kick.
And it goes to Bromelo. Jason Bromelo off half-back. Up towards Bartlett at centre wing from behind Hall. Good hand pass to Chigwidden. The Bays stream into attack up towards Simons from behind Maynard. Better judgment. Can't gain possession. Body over the ball. Maybe should have got the free kick. Simons is dispossessed. Rowe goes in pretty late. And a good free kick by umpire Weston. He saw the late attention from Rowe onto Dean. The sweeping hand pass to Bartlett. He's tackled. Dan Tokia looks for Pittman. Bartlett in once again. And he's pushed in the back. So there's a bit of feeling as Alan Bartlett, the free kick outside 50. Will Fidge make a lead? He now does so. Opposed to Ducker. Fierce body work. Ducker is dispossessed. Pittman, Maynard, onto Payne and Jarman. The Redlegs clear out of defence.
And Ducker doing particularly well. That kick by Jarman, not a good one though. And Glenelg go forward again, this time by Thompson. Ducker from behind, and so too is Pittman. And the two tall Timbers decide.
11-3. Staritsky at half-back. Looks in towards centre wing. The fly from behind by Melican. And a good field mark by the big fella.
This is danger time in the game. No score for 5 minutes. It's a game between half-back lines. Who will break through?
The Bays into attack. In defence for Norwood, Scanlon. Jarman working hard. Jamison onto Simons. He'll be tackled though. Good work by the youngster Brett James. Great courageous work. But Simons stole it. He chips in short to Liptak. He's got Bromelo free at half forward. Also another player in Bartlett. The chip towards goal is offline. Well, a wasted chance there by the Bays. And behind results. And Norwood 12-6, Lee Glenelg 11-4.
The speed of the tackle of Staritsky and Ross brought the error.
Good pressure by Norwood. Scanlon, back pocket, drives the ball out wide. There's a good mark taken by Lamb, former West Adelaide player, in front of Robran. And David Marshall, who is out injured this week. Oh, that pass wasn't a good one. Here's Liptak. High kick with his left foot into the forward pocket. Bromelo driven into the ground. Now Ross, hand pass across to no one in particular. McDermott squares the ball. All red leg players though. Maynard clears away. Andrew Jarman. He's got to put on a burst of speed though, and he does. Oh, that was brilliant. Gave it across to Tanner, who was about to be besieged by players. That kick to Dan Tokia, not quite successful. Baum held on to. No free kick. Staritsky emerges. He should kick this one. He's got a bit of time. Oh, he got himself into all sorts of trouble. Now Doug Smart has to stop and prop and then shoots at goal. It's a high kick. It's a goal. And Norwood get their 13th, and he's got 5.
Well, Smart put himself under unnecessary pressure. Staritsky broke it clear from the half-forward line. Smart had some options, elected, however, to straighten up and snap himself, and that's not his most accurate kicking style. But the big forward pocket player gets number 5. The Redlegs, 14 points clear, 23 minutes into the third term. Pittman opposed to Melican. Neither wins out. Chigwidden looking for Liptak. Warhurst with directness. Ross forced to kick quickly. Chance for Smart at the back. Staritsky turns across the right face, and the ball bounces out of bounds. Norwood forward pocket, and the pressure is on.
13-6 to 11-4. Almost 24 minutes gone in the third quarter. Still anybody's game, but Norwood have the advantage. Weeding. Gibbs can't pick up. Eventually gets out the hand pass to Chigwidden, who's deep in defence at the moment. Puts up a high kick. It's all Norwood players. And Tanner just drops back and takes an easy mark on his chest. Plays on quickly. Smart or Weeding. From the back, though, good mark taken by Melican.
The big ruckman's done well overhead. Decides to quieten things down, finds Bow. Grandstand side looking for Lamb. Good use of the body. Norwood have the numbers. Pittman defensive. Robran, Tanner. Overlap from Maynard. Norwood direct. Weeding. Clear of Duthie by a metre and 45 metres out looking for his third. The right foot will open up the goal face. Aim off slightly to that right foot, right post will be required. The breeze will bring it back, but it will need the perfect kick. Well placed, but too narrow. Norwood move on to 13-7-85. Glenelg 11-4-70. The Redlegs by 15 points.
Well, James Weeding, who did very well last week, starting to do some pretty good things today. Milliken from the back pocket. Long one, Dan Tokyo. Can't quite control it. Simons is there. Got three players to contend with. Brett Dean got himself tackled, holding the ball. So Norwood about to go in again. Jerry Dan Tokyo. Long. Weeding storms out. Milliken was with him. Now Payne. Here's danger again. Left footer. Way across the far side, and it's out of bounds on the full. 13-7 to 11-4.
Norwood on top in a comeback, but inaccurate in front of goals. Gibbs with time. Good pressure. Jamison. Looking for Bartlett. Robran, the last line, takes the ball wide and happy to trundle it over the white line. So 1.5 minutes into time on, Norwood by 15 points. The scores were tied up at quarter time. Norwood by 6 points at half time, and they've increased their lead to 15 into time on.
Setting up what should be an excellent last quarter here at Football Park. Pittman does it himself, all by himself, then gave it across to Robran. Oh, big, strong, solid work there by Staritsky. Hand pass across is effective. Now Chigwitten long into the forward line, but once again the two defenders, one of them is Warhurst, the other was Ducker. This time it was Warhurst who's playing pretty well. Dan Tokyo also doing particularly well for Norwood. Over there underneath the scoreboard is Rowe. He gets a roar from the crowd, and Maynard's all by himself. Maynard from centre wing. He bursts into the half-forward line. This is big danger signs now for Glenelg. There's not a player within Cooey. He has a shot at goal. Can he cap it off? He has. And you won't see better than that. Second goal to Maynard. And it's almost as if he had a disease.
Well, Norwood reversed the play, took the ball the far side, created a loose man. Then Maynard from centre wing bounced the ball through half forward. No one went to meet him, and he found himself within 50 metres to find his second. The Redlegs 4 in a row since the 12-minute mark, and they moved to 21 points clear. Pittman, opposed to Milliken, wins the tap. Staritsky, Norwood now confident. Palm and Gibbs, and Ross Gibbs reading it best. Wide is Jamison, supported by Liptak. Dean on the wing. Glenelg playing possession football to Milliken midfield. A build-up has been good, but the kick short to Robran. McDermott puts it high. Where is Fidge? Controlled by Ducker. Chance. Scanlon under the ball. Norwood with defence. And now Ducker reverses play.
So Ducker from defence puts it almost into the centre. Over there on the far side is Jarman to Thomas. Good smother. Chigwitten runs onto the bouncing ball, then gave it across to a teammate. Liptak. Here's danger. Long one by Liptak. An awkward one. Fidge getting back. Also Ducker is with him. Hodgman tries to keep the ball in play and does so. Short pass is good. Umpire said it wasn't a mark, and Fidge can't believe it. Not a mark, Darryl, or not too far?
Well, call for the replay, and I think the ball was just a little bit short. Hodgman, the kick, not quite deft.
14-7 to 11-4. It's in the attacking zone now for Glenelg. There's Rowe, lip tack into his back. Payne, tackled, oh, that was too high. Out of bounds.
4.5 minutes into time on. Norwood holding. It's 5 goals to 3 in the term to stretch their lead to 21 points. Pittman fresh for most of this game off the interchange, opposed to Bartlett. Neither wins out convincingly. Tanner. Staritsky did it well. Can't break clear. Thompson and Staritsky do battle on the siren. And at three-quarter time, Norwood 14-7-91. Glenelg 11-4-70. The Legs by 21 points.
Smart. Couldn't quite pick up. Then hand passes to Seabohm. Seabohm with a long kick. Oh, here's a chance for them. No. Picked up by Ross. Now Warhurst and Dantokia. Short pass to Rowe on right half forward. That pass by Rowe is superb. And Weeding, who was out on a lovely lead. He goes short. Too high. And the free kick to Payne.
Well, that was replayed, recycled when Chinkwidden had Hodgman in the pocket, failed to take possession, and suddenly Norwood had run the ball the length of the ground, and Payne 30 metres out.
He's already kicked a goal in the first quarter, and this would be very useful indeed. 7.5 minutes in the last term. Here's Payne. Long kick. It's straight. It's excellent. And Norwood get their 15th.
Well, that's the evener in the final term, an important goal because Glenelg had played very well in the third term early. Payne showed a lot of courage to stand his ground. And they're back to 21 points, the third quarter difference. John Hall, a long run up, opposed to Chris Milligan. Uses the body. Rowe breaking clear. Even contest midfield. The bulk of Hall, the height of Milligan. A rebounds. First today. Pause in the action which has been consistent all day. Milligan over the top. Dantokia, a lot of courage. Justin Scanlon's done well first game back.
Ugh.
Rowe clear, extricates himself, tries to get the ball to Staritsky. The pace of Justin, Thompson on the hammer. Good support. Short. Dantokia errs.
The thought was there, Darryl. They got themselves into all sorts of trouble then. So it's Murphy, centre wing, looking for leads. Long kick, left half forward. Hall's right there in the space. Couldn't control the mark though. Lip tack, hand pass out wide. Tanner, a lot of Norwood players there. One of them is Jarman. In goes Robran. Tanner's there again. Maynard trying to burst his way clear. And there'll be a ball up, and that was desperation personified as Graham Corns looks on.
The battle-scarred face of a coach and former champion. Hall front spot, tapped on well by Christie. Glenelg not able to break clear. Rowe, the dash. One of Norwood's best today, a lot of courage. Inside Hodgman. To centre. At the back, Barham fists forward. Dantokia again. Wheels on the left. Dropping back was Gibbs. Has Duthie in the midfield. Goes to centre half forward. No height. Hall fails to take chance for Simons, forcing clear. Holding the ball for someone on the bottom of the pack. Glenelg come up on top. Oh, what could Thomas do?
So it's with McDermott. And that all brought about because Hall dropped an easy mark. Long lead by Christie, but he was nowhere near in time. And Tanner, who showed great courage, no doubt heard those feet coming toward him at 100 mile an hour. Tanner, short pass. Lester Ross, the back pocket player. Norwood's gradually moved the ball forward. Here's Balm on his chest. Showed a lot of pace. Thomas, little short pass to Rowe. Norwood starting to build a little confidence here. Weeding comes out on a long lead, then accidentally kicks the ball, not out of bounds on the full, not out of bounds at all. Now it is.
The dash of defence back to Gibbs. In trouble to Seacombe. Centering. Hall back play takes to Jarman. The build-up for Thomas. Back to Hall. A fumble. Pressure's on. Maynard chips high. No numbers. Bow back to Gibbs and Glenelg reverse.
Goes to Jamison. Far side of the ground and he's got him. 15-7 to 12-4. Time running out. 14 minutes gone. Fidge. No. Hasn't held too many of those today. Scanlon to Ducker. Done a brilliant job, Ducker. Scanlon's played okay as well. Tanner. Short pass to James. And this youngster has a chance to put this ball deep into attack. Payne's by himself. Didn't have any support. In goes Gibbs. Payne over the top of him. Murphy. Now Thompson. Sensing danger. Gives it across to Liptak, outside of 50 now. Runs away with it. The short pass looking for Simons, over his head. There are Norwood players all over the place. One of them is Jarman. Hall does the shepherding. Jarman goes short. That was a lovely pass. Now James again. That one too, just as good. And Rowe, he's going to kick from outside 50. The kicker's not a good one. And it'll be safely marked there by Doofy.
Finds Liptak, who's been a busy player in this term. Norwood with a good defensive action. That's a poor kick. Oh! One hand fingers takes. Norwood inside half forward to Tanner. Has too much pace for Seacombe. Seabohm shoots. Smart. Nearly kicking in danger to Murphy. Rowe. And again. A bounce down right half forward flank. Desperate measures. Almost 16 minutes in, and Norwood hanging on to that 21-point lead.
15-7 to 12-4. 13-odd thousand today here at Football Park, witnessing what's been a wonderful game of football. Doothy around the corner, over Bartlett's head. Now Dean, brilliantly smothered. Now Tommy Warhurst, the defender, doing everything he can to lift his side. Here's a chance now for Ross, another defender. Long kick, right forward pocket. Oh, what a mark taken there by Weeding.
Between three Glenelg defenders, James Weeding stood solid.
He's kicked 2 goals so far for the match, 1 in the first, 1 in the third. He's going to banana bend this round unless he can get a lead. And there were players loose everywhere. Warhurst and Ross were the two that set that up. Weeding's kick. Oh, it's a beauty. A beauty. 3 goals to Weeding, and Norwood go further ahead.
Lester Ross fought his way through the flank, put the ball high, and Weeding, who is slight of build, held ground well. Norwood to 27 points clear. About 10 minutes of football to go, and 5 straight kicks needed. Short to Milliken. Has Murphy midfield.
Oh.
Smart intercepts. Norwood ahead of half forward. To Weeding. Nothing Doothy could do. Oh, a shocking kick. Murphy. Turns inside. Puts the ball high. Looking for Elias, and that's a great take. Off to Seabohm. Bartlett must get underneath. Cannot take. Scanlon, Warhurst, Simons, now Chigwidden. But Ross did it well. Dan Tokia. chipping back and finding Payne.
Geez, played well, Dan Tokia. Now David Payne from right half-back. And the crowd roar as they sense a Norwood victory. Payne's kick, looking for Baum. No, couldn't find him. Couldn't quite get in front of that pack which developed at right half forward. 16-7 to 12-4. Approaching the 21-minute mark of the last quarter. Andrew Jarman. Baum and Milliken. Baum easily. That's James on the bottom of the pack. And there's a youngster opposed to a very, very experienced player in Hodgman. Another bounce. 21 minutes gone, last quarter. It's been a very entertaining football match. Weeding storms out. Oh, here's a big chance for the big fellow. Runs onto the bouncing ball.